Welcome to Q&A, Social Security Disability Today. This program is brought to you by the Reeves Law Firm, representing you and your Social Security and disability needs. If you have a problem or questions regarding Social Security and disability, call attorney Anthony Reeves. Here's your host, attorney Anthony Reeves.
Please forgive me because I'm going to have to read some of these so that I make sure I get the question read appropriately. So, got a continuing disability review question. Now that I haven't seen a doctor for treatment, would they discontinue my disability without any medical records? Short answer, maybe. And you say, well, what do you mean by maybe? Well, first of all, it depends on the condition. But let me tell you what I tell people. Let me tell people what I tell people. I know I'm hooked on phonics, and you probably say, focus on the maybe. What do you mean by maybe? The reason why I say maybe is it depends on the impairment itself. Like, let me give you a good example. Let's say you were diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. You've gone through chemo, you've gone through radiation a couple of times, and doctors have basically told you that, you know what, there's no more treatment we can do for you. It's metastasized. There's nothing we can do. Guess what? If you haven't been in any treatment for a while, more than likely the condition is not going to improve. However, the majority of conditions with the right treatment regimen should show some improvement. The thing that I tell people all the time when it comes to a continuing disability review is this. You have an ongoing responsibility, an ongoing burden of proving that you are disabled. I can't put it any simpler than that. I need you not to get wrapped in your mind that just because Social Security has found you disabled, that is the finish line. You have an ongoing race throughout because you bear the burden of proving that you're disabled. So if you haven't gotten any treatment for a period of time, you might have a good reason to feel concerned, because guess what's going to happen? If 5 years ago, when you were found disabled, you had a lot of medical records, and then now we fast forward to 5 years from now, to today, and you have nothing. Well, guess what? They compare to what was going on at the time to what's going on now. So I'm going to ask you this question. If you're at this situation now and you're still saying you're disabled, but you had a bunch of medical treatment at the time, but you have none now, what do you think they're going to think? Now, you're probably saying to yourself, I understand how this is going to flow. Attorney Reeves, they don't understand. I don't have any insurance. That's why they have Obamacare. I can't find a health provider. You better look close. And this is too expensive. You still bear the burden. I always tell people, all those reasons are beautiful. But what they're going to say is they're going to sit and look at your situation and say, you know what? If you really were disabled, you'd be trying your best to maintain treatment. If you're getting disability benefits, that means you're eligible for one or two things, Medicaid or Medicare. So you have health insurance. So what reason do you have for not getting treatment to support your condition? And this is where when people start coming to me and they start giving me all these different reasons for why they can't do it. And I'm always like, dude, I need you to understand, you, not Social Security, but you have to prove you're disabled. So please don't get it in your mind that you've stopped treatment for a period of time and then now all of a sudden you're thinking, oh my God, here comes the review. I don't have any medical records. What's going to happen? It's going to happen? Probably more likely enough, you're going to be in a situation where they're going to look seriously at whether you're still disabled. And if you don't have anything to prove you're disabled, you might have a reason to be concerned. Your focus needs to be on improving your condition. They may take it upon themselves to believe that looking at your medical records, if there are none, that you don't need to go to the doctor so your condition is improved. Remember, you bear the burden of proving that you're disabled, not Social Security. Stay tuned for a bonus disability tip. You will be surprised the number of people out there who are worried about calling the Social Security Administration with just very simple routine questions. Don't be afraid. Social Security can give you a lot of information. Remember, the Social Security disability process is actually an informal process. Don't let yourself get freaked out by being afraid to call Social Security if you have a simple question. They're there to assist you. Trust me, the more you know, the more you can help your case.